MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Championship Series between the Oakland A's and the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Jason Darnell gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Rosario, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Oakland, the center fielder, Brian Rosario.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
First pitch, 7:05.
Here it comes. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy is known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Rosario aboard here at first with nobody out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment. There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count, runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
So now to the plate, Woodrow J. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Ready with the 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now, Brandon Sandoval, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's ready now, the pitch, and he falls behind now, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0.
Nope.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Eric Falk, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Bases are loaded with only one out. Ball and a strike. Falk is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days, there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
The count now is 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Tommy Chapman sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set the 0-1, and he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. 1 run scores. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. He comes across to score as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Not the way you want to start the game as the pitcher. He dug his own grave a little bit, loading the bases there, and he had no chance but to throw a strike. Well, that's what you get when you start to groove one over the plate. It's a bases-clearing double, and now he's down 3-0.
In now, Barack Shields, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there, and if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Coming to the plate now, Barton Estes, and Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the belt, the pitch.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Three runs already home here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Parrott will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the A's 3. KC coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bucky Henn has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that added a new pitch to his repertoire, the split finger. He won't throw it that often. I think one of the reasons he tried to pick up this pitch, had a difficult time throwing the straight changeup, and sometimes the splitter is the quick pitch fix for that. So it'll be interesting to see how and when he uses the splitter in this one here today.
First pitch on its way. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Now the pitch.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box now, Ernesto Casilla. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting first, the catcher, Diego Cruz.
First offering on its way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0.
Leading off for the Athletics, the catcher, Henry Serrano.
First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brian Rosario.
At the plate, Brian Rosario. He reached on a single in his first try. And the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
One out, nobody on. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
At the plate now, Nick Holbrook, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Now at the plate, Woodrow J. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
I'm set with the 0-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Three balls and two strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Sandoval. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. Got him fishing that time, 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees so you can get in the air.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Leading off the inning, Raul Cabrera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball match outside.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Andre Castro.
Stepping into the box, Andres Castro. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. One and 2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. KC down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The left fielder, Eric Falk.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Eric Falk will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Standing in now, Tommy Chapman. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. In there, 1-1.
1-1.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Casilla is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Barak Shields.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Barak Shields. He drew a walk his first time up. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope. Ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the A's. They lead it 3-0.
Leading up for the Royals, the left fielder, Michael Harris.
First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Ball.
And he lays off for ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. The 2-2 one more time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Drilled to the right side. And the Royals are in the hit column.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, B-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
From the stretch.
Oh, that's upstairs.
The 1-1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. His first homer so far in the series. And the Royals have cut it to 1. It's now a 3-2 score.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, DeMarcus Lilly.
Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
To the plate now, Alfonso Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A little roller toward the hole. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter, the center fielder, Ernesto Garcia.
Digging in, Ernesto Garcia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, outside.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 3-2 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Barton Estes. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Riding in once again, Henry Serrano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
It's out 1-1.
We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. grounded to short. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brian Rosario.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Brian Rosario. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
0-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far at the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Diego Cruz.
Diego Cruz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, shortstop, Raul Cabrera.
Stepping in now, Raul Cabrera, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, to count.
From the stretch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 2-2. Fouled off. Slider laid off for a ball.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So now to the plate, Andres Castro. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Into the box now, Martin Terrell, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Has a look, now the pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Estes is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Royals leave 1. They're down 3-2. Clayton Lerma takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 7.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nick Holbrook.
Nick Holbrook.
First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, ball 3, and listen, the Oakland A's right now would love to get this leadoff guy on any way they could. They would love a leadoff walk.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Yeah, full count.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Striding forward now is the DH, Woodrow J, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Fuentes will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Sandoval.
So coming to the plate, Brandon Sandoval. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Ready once again, Eric Falk. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now the 1-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get two. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up.
Now batting, first baseman, Tommy Chapman.
Standing in, Tommy Chapman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he takes ball one. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Ready with the 1-1. This one's flared off to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. One run scores. The throw to the plate. Throw to second, but he's in there as two runs come across to score away from the play.
Yeah, if you've got men in scoring position, this is the guy you want stepping up to the plate, Nettie. Two more ribbies there, bringing his total to 5 in this game.
Into the box, Barack Shields. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
All even now, 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And now another 2-2. Popped him up. Terrell has a play. And that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The A's lead this one 5-2. Digging in, Michael Harrett. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The left fielder, Michael Harrett.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey! 1-1. 2-1.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Standing in now, Sam Fuentes, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He homered back in the third inning in this one. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Lifted into center field. Rosario is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, DeMarcus Lilly.
Digging in the switch hitter, DeMarcus Lilly. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
At the plate, Alfonso Hernandez, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Chapman is there, and the side is retired. Royals get one back on this solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the A's 5 and the Royals 3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Barton Estes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. The 1-0.
Ball 2. Inside, ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ready for another shot now. Henry Serrano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And a dive, but he's back in there. In for a strike. It's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here.
Runner, yes.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So striding forward now, Ryan Rosario. From the stretch. Now both runners on the move. He swings and misses, throw down. And he is in there.
Hey, if you want to steal third off a catcher that has a good arm like this guy, you have to make sure you get a great jump, and he did just that, and is safely into third.
Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Ball 2. Three and 2 to the A's center fielder.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
The 0-1 delivery.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Hit back toward the mound. He's got it to second for 1, and he's in there safely as a run will score on the play as well. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Felix Lucero takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Lucero.
Woodrow Jane. will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
A 1-0 delivery. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. A's have to settle for just the one. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. Oakland is on top in this one, 6-3. Marco Rodriguez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. So digging in now, Ernesto Casilla. They'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the sixth. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Rodriguez is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are two keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
The 1-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Protector number 28, Diego Cruz.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Diego Cruz. Now here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Hit out towards second, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in to try it again, Raul Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Andres Castro, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Line drive base hit. twos. Rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And he will score ahead of the play, and that'll close the gap to 2. It's 6-4 now.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
At the plate now, Martin Terrell. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Ball 2.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
First and second now, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
Count even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Full count now, 3-2. Hit on the ground to third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael.
Danny Styles comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Stepping in now, Michael Harrod, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Reined in. And it's in time to get him. But they cut the deficit to 1 as a run does come across to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Stepping into the box, Sam Fuentes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
The batter, number 22.
Stepping in, DeMarcus Lilly, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 2 out, bases loaded. sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. That's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Alfonso Hernandez, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's set. The 0-1. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
From the stretch, the 1-2. This one's down to third. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. Game 5 moves to the 7th inning now, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Miguel Lerma is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36, Miguel Lerma.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Sandoval.
The first baseman, Brandon Sandoval.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, count 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball well outside. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Lerma, a native of Puerto Rico. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Striding in for Oakland, Eric Falk. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. from the belt. Kicks and deals. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one, so they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
So now to the plate, Tommy Chapman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Two and 2 the count. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Barack Shields. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. At the plate, Barton Estes. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the 2-1. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. This pitch is popped up. Lerma shading to his right. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. A's strand a couple. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Stanley Tachiki gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now at the plate, Ernesto Casilla.
Leading up for the Royals, the center fielder, Ernesto Casilla.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher, Diego Cruz.
Ready for another chance. Diego Cruz. He's set and the pitch.
Ball in.
The 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Popped up. Sandoval in foul ground. And no one will track it down. Now the 2-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. 1 out, nobody on. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Raul Cabrera, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Up high, 2-1 now. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Andres Castro would be next. The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. And we are all even at 6 apiece. From the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 35, David Epperson.
Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Henry Serrano.
The catcher, Henry Serrano.
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side, but foul. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for Oakland.
Now no shortage of runs in this one. Still anyone's game for the taking in a tie ball game, but let's bring you a look at how our 2 starters fared. It's our starter comparison. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Brian Rosario. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The second baseman, Nick Holbrook.
Into the box now, Nick Holbrook. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Count now, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
In now, Woodrow Jade. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. He's set. The 0-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, they flew over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that back, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The set and the 2-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Striding into the box, Eric Falk. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his 3rd home run of this series as they open up a 4-run lead.
I love it. They walk the batter ahead of him and basically says, oh yeah, you want a piece of me? Here you go. And he deposits a 3-run bomb in the seats. They'll think about that twice next time.
Angel Aguila enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Angel Aguila.
At the plate now, Tommy Chapman. This will get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the A's 10 and the Royals 6. Derek Gatlin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Andres Castro will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Line drive to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Standing in now, Martin Terrell. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Nobody out, runner on first.
Ball two.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
One strike.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. 3-2 now. Michael Parrott will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
At the plate, Michael Parrott. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's off.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. None out, runners at first and second. That evens it up 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Lays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well-timed run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And it's fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rosario is right there, one down.
The right fielder, number 18, Sam Fuentes.
Ready now, Sam Fuentes. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike. Looped over toward first, but this is speared by the first baseman.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, DeMarcus Lilly.
Dion Elias enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 4, Dion Elias.
So stepping in, DeMarcus Lilly. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on down the line. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Popped him up. Holbrook waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A's bullpen does its job. We're on to the 9th now in game number 5. It's the A's 10 and the Royals 6. Barry Plank enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Into the box now, Barack Shields. Here comes the first pitch. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, right fielder, Barton Estes.
Stepping in, Barton Estes. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Henry Serrano waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, and the runner back safely. To the plate now, Henry Serrano. That's a strike to throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Ready with the 0-2. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
They talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Brian Rosario is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. There's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as this side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The A's lead this one 11-6. Steven Skaggs enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
For the A's, number 87, Steven Skaggs.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alfonso Hernandez. And obviously they'll need a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a Game 6. Here's the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. The 0-1. Now a curveball misses inside. The 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's kicked out.
And he fouls this one off. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
The center fielder, Ernesto.
Now to the plate, Ernesto Casilla. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Settling in now, Diego Cruz. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch. None out, runners at first and second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Falk is there, 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Raul Cabrera.
Striding in, Raul Cabrera. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Andres Castro, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Left side, but well foul. KC down to their final strike in this one. Another one sent foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
For my partners, Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 11 runs on 11 hits. No errors, they left 10 men on base. For Kansas City, 6 runs, 10 hits. No errors, they left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. tonight's paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium, 27,903. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.